Ah, so today's gonna be a different adventure for you guys. Because we got, as you can see behind me, a sheet of ice. As my brother just said as I clicked it off, anybody want to play ice hockey? And this is, what river is this?
Lehigh.
The Lehigh River, and some spots is icy. Of course it would. I don't know if you guys heard that. My brother said that where the cars stop, it gets better. Hey, not so much ice.
It's safe to walk through here. This is actually like stone. Edge to edge.
Holy mother of...
So how cold did it get down your way? What was the coldest that you saw?
like -10.
Yeah, it was even colder up here. This parts of the state it hit almost -30. At my house, the one morning I woke up, it was 14 below zero. But around here, it was even colder.
It's on.
Yeah, it was even colder. I remember the one morning I woke up, like I said, I don't know if it caught it or not, so I'll just repeat it. But at my house, it was 14 below zero the one morning. That day, the high temperature up here was only 8. And this parts of the state, because we're in the Poconos, this parts of the state hit almost -30. Real temperature, not wind chill temperature.
I know at one point during the day, it was like 0 to 8.
Yeah, it's like until like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon to finally get like above zero the one day. It was ridiculous. It has been a very, very cold winter this year.
Yeah. Which is part of the reason why I didn't do very many adventures.
Well, I didn't do any at all.
Because...
I had other circumstances though too.
Oh, yeah.
But I haven't done any.
Because it was like very cold. And this is actually the first time that I've seen my brother since June. So you guys might be hearing my brother randomly talk, but he's actually talking to his camera, and he has one of my microphones.
Guess what? We get to walk normal.
I have no idea what. Oh, icicles, which is.
Where is your gloves?
In my car.
No gloves, no sweat. I gotta look like straight up to see some of this stuff. Maybe because we're standing like 3 feet in front of it.
Right?
Are your shoes waterproof?
Ish.
Ish, right?
Ish.
Mine are waterproof. All right. Let's climb back up over the embankment and go back out. Hold trees. Ooh! Yes, perfect.
My brother getting excited over fixing a camera.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have icicles on it. But it's still pretty cool.
This is like an actual, like, professional grade camera. This isn't like the P1000 that was just, an all-in-one camera. This is professional grade this time. This is the most advanced camera I've ever owned by quite a bit. In its configuration right now, this is like $3,300. It's got, you have the camera body, this is a Pro lens, and then there's two 1 terabyte SD cards inside it too. The SD cards are like $100 a pop just for the SD cards. This lens is like $900, the body's like $1,900. This is like $3,000. The reason I said more than $3,000 is because I also have another lens in my pocket. Oh, we're almost to the first waterfall already. That's good. That means we get to walk back that way and almost break our necks on the parking lot soon. All right, so we're gonna take wagers. Is there gonna be any water coming down the hill here, or is it just gonna be a solid block of ice?
Probably solid block of ice.
I'm guessing solid block of ice. This one is a smaller waterfall. I'm guessing this is just gonna be solid block of ice. The other waterfall might have some water coming down, but probably not much. I think what I might do is when we get back to the cars, I might hop in my car and drive to the other side of the parking lot so it's less distance we have to walk on the ice.
To the other one?
No, the other side of the parking lot. Because we're going to go here, turn around, and go back. And then we have to go up the trail then.
Okay.
See, this is just, 8 inches of snow. Fortunately, we're not breaking through, but if you walk over there, you'll find out that the snow is 8 inches deep. You can tell, even where the skis are, the skis sunk in a good 3 or 4 inches, and that's not hitting the bottom. This is a rock fall. stalk fell about 2 or 3 years ago. Now you're probably like, how long have you been coming here? 5 or 6 years. Oh, we're definitely gonna go do Shades of Death. I'm sure that'll be fine in these conditions. I hear water. I hear water. It's not solid. I can't believe it's not solid. Yeah, I see water flowing. Wow. That is cool. Have you ever had you here before?
Probably not.
Does any of it look good?
No.
Oh, no, I was saying that the last time I was here was like 3 months ago, and it was during peak season for fall colors. That was the last time I was here. And we're down in a canyon, so if you can imagine this entire thing, this whole canyon being nothing but yellows, reds, oranges, and even some of the trees on this island over here actually have purple leaves. It's actually a rare color, but it is actually a real color. But some of the ones over on this island, you see the island over here? It's kind of hard to tell there's an island there right now because there's so much ice in the river, but there is actually an island right there. But those trees actually have purple leaves. This is one of about 5 or 6 parks somewhere around there that I visit all 4 seasons. Most parks are very seasonal as far as how the roads and stuff are. Like this time of the year, you can't really go to parts of World's End because of how this road looks is how the road going into World's End is going to look. So it's not really accessible this time of year. This park, they at least plow down to the parking lot, so it makes it easier to come here all seasons. I've already been here as late as like March or April, and it's already been warm enough that Kurt and I were actually able to wear shorts. This trail was still frozen. This trail does not unfreeze, especially up against the rock wall, until like May, sometimes June, because of how cold it is. Well, you saw, what's the temperature here right now? It's
About
like,
20.
No, it's not even 20. It's only in the teens. When I pulled in, it was only like 17 or 18 degrees.
That's right. About 20 was where I was at.
Yep, the 20 was up in the top parking lot. Down here, where we're down in the valley, it's much colder. Because you have to remember, when you're in a valley, the cold air sinks down in here. So it's actually colder here in the valley than it is even up on the top of the mountains right here. Normally, this would be warmer because of the elevation difference, but because we're in a valley and the air doesn't really move, because have you noticed how much wind is there?
Barely any.
There's none. There's no wind at all. It's everything. You can see nothing is moving. There's no movement in these. There's nothing. So even though we're like up in the Poconos, there's no wind, so it's really cold.
Hence the blush in his cheeks.
Yeah. No, that's because it's not exactly warm. This is not the coldest adventure I've ever been on. I did a photo shoot in January once for my really good friend James, and it was 3 degrees. That's the coldest.
I remember you, me, and Kurt. Where were we? And it was during a prom photo season.
During what photo season?
Prom or homecoming season.
That would have been like April or May.
Yeah, and there was a photographer and a couple doing a photo shoot wherever we were.
That was Hickory Run.
That's it.
That was Hawk Falls. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, that was, I think that was an engagement shoot or either a wedding. I don't remember which one.
I don't remember.
Gorge, you're up.
Shall we go ice skating again? Mind what you say. Holy shit. I hate you.
Hate? Why?
I fell like 3 times.
3. I didn't fall. I told you have to take it really, really slow.
I was.
You have to be methodical with every step you take. You have to be really, really slow. This is just like a couple inches wide. And it Looks like we can get back there before I normally walk back to. So that would be cool. That would be last. In the meantime, let's hit up the other waterfall. The good news is, from here to the waterfall is much better. The bad news is we have to go back through the ice death trap again. That probably just loosened up.
Yeah, ice rink. As you can tell, in the last clip, I fell several times.
Are you recording? Oh, you gotta leave that in. You have to leave that in. You have to leave that in.
I plan on leaving that in.
So when we get back here, we need to be on this side, come along this edge, because then we can walk along the bridge and go back to go up to the creek a little bit. There's mirrors. I don't know why you're beeping the horn. You're gonna want to slow down there, buddy.
Yeah.
Slow down. Slow down. You're gonna be in the river. Where's that car going?
I have no idea.
You can't go any further, buddy. Okay. This might be one of the most dangerous trails I've ever been on. Due to the ice. If there was no ice, this trail on a normal day, so easy because it's totally flat and it's stone. So and it's real nice, thin, like fine stone. This is actually a beautiful trail to walk on in the summertime. I feel like I still hate it.
Yes. But it was all my decision to come up, knowing that there was ice.
Yep. I told you on the phone it would be icy. Why I told you wear boots? Well, I guess your boots hate the ice. This way feels like it's a little bit more icy than the other way was. Don't go down those steps.
No, I want to see you do that.
Actually, I could because it's covered. It's not even. There's no snow on it. The problem is the snow and ice that's on that rock. That's probably going to make you go in the river. That's going to be the problem.
Yeah.
The steps isn't the problem. It's when you get down there is the problem.
Wasn't this what when I first met Kurt and Tim? And I think that was sometime in the spring, wasn't it?
It was late spring. All right, fresh battery, 99% now.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's right here, there's ice chunks and there's icicles. Okay, guys, that was one of those, that was a last minute spur of the moment just to get me out of the house type of deal. And that was the first time that I've been there when it was had snow on the ground. I have gone to Wiggins Glen, which is where we were previously, back when it was like late spring, early summer type of deal. One of the things that my brother and I were talking about after was how him and Kurt rate the places on like difficulties. Under normal circumstances, that would be a 1 out of 10 on the difficulty level. But with it having snow on the ground, it was more like a 9, for the simple fact that there was snow and ice on the ground and the temperature. And I will see you all in the next one.